Hello everyone, we're back with Fate Grand Order with the Sin chapter. We will be finishing it, well, in this video we'll be finishing it. I think I might have to take a break about halfway through, but I want to at least record as much as I can. So yeah, I've looked at the fights. This is HorseyEatYou and ConsortYou. I don't know, I think this is tougher than the first time? Have we fought? No, we haven't fought them together yet, have we? Okay, so obviously we want to bring you. Not you. We want to. We want to bring her. Vlad might. No, hold on. Let's bring. I was about to say Maeve, but no, that's not a good call. Brynhild? Basically, someone with a multiplier that works against HorseyEatYou, and then Vlad. Can we? Dang it! I mean, we can drop this. Or maybe even... Actually, it might be safer, since we're using this as a backline, to do this. I don't really use Hercules much, so you know, it's good to get a use out of him. I mean, I haven't been able to use Vlad much lately either, but still. The Crimson Beauty under the moon. Okay. So this is the Treasury. I must say, this is even more magnificent than I was expecting. Wow! I could spend days poring over everything in this place if only things weren't so dire right now. This is where Chin-Shi Wong keeps all the treasures of the Sage World on display. Are we just driving our tank through here? There should be bark and leaf samples from the Fusang tree right around here. Ah, there we go. Why are you helping us? I trust nobody will mind if I borrow these for a moment. Wonderful. All you need now is the right spell. We'll have the antidote in no more than 5 minutes. I'd say that wraps up our business here. But while we're at it, would you like to see the real thing? Chin-Shi Huang must have transplanted the Fusang tree to the innermost sanctum after pulling it out of the Sage World. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. As a detective, I felt obligated to examine it. However... Holmes? I cannot help but feel a tad bit perturbed at how you seem to be leading us into a trap, Miss Koyanskaya. Oh my, aren't we suspicious? I mean, you might just be a teensy bit too late there. Hello. You Mei Ren? And HorseyEatYou too? Great, just what we needed right now. I thought it might come to this. What? You mean you knew this would happen? Nothing so certain, to be sure. But first let's say that my suspicions were right on the mark. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, you did say that the next time we saw you Mei Ren, it'd almost certainly be where the Tree of Emptiness is hidden. Wait, the Fusang tree is the tree? What? The Tree of Emptiness? When did you figure it out? I was never sure of it. It was never more than a hunch. The Tree of Emptiness's whereabouts being so unclear all this time simply made no sense. It is therefore only natural to suspect it may be connected to this last boat's most mysterious object, which also happened to be a tree. Can't believe a disciple of the foreign god would bring the enemy straight to a Tree of Emptiness's roots. What in the world were you thinking, Koyanskaya? What was I thinking, you say? I was thinking of just doing my job. It's like I told you before, Yue? You can't play mind games against Chaldea. They're so good with that stuff, you'd think they were working up an answer sheet. So don't think of this as giving the tree's location away. Think of it as leading lambs to the slaughter. So as a crypter, all you have to do is play the executioner and use Mayal's power as a guillotine. Now why don't you go ahead and get started, Miss True Ancestor of the Sage World? Mayal. So that's the third Tree of Emptiness's names. Okay. Hang on, Mayal? First Oriochi, then Sombrero, now Mayal. Is this a type of hat? Is that what the Tree of Emptinesses actually are? You have some nerve. Did you already forget how you tried to kill me? Oh, come on. Come now, Yue. We both keep... No, you're not the type to let a little murder keep her down. Can't you just let bygones be bygones? Huh. There goes our truce. Figured it was just a matter of time till this lady backstabbed us. Pardon my French. Check the fine print before you go around flinging baseless accusations. Alright, we didn't put it in writing, did we? I'll still make an antidote. I'll make it a point of professional pride to always fulfill my obligations. So once Horsey's good and dead, I'll be sure to leave it on his grave along with some lovely flowers. Fofo. Whatever that fox may be plotting, the fact remains that you Cowdangans are the source of this disturbance. Now that we face each other once again, I'll use all the power at my disposal to stop you. Is that alright, you? Yes, Lord HorseyEatYou. Here they come, Master. Okay. We're right into the battle then. Yeah, I talked about this like 2 episodes ago, but I figure since it's the finale episode, I'll just talk about it again. Just my thoughts on this last bout. Like, it feels like Ganongro Butcher wrote out a plot outline, and maybe due to time constraints or just due to Fate Grand Order being an unfamiliar format, he followed that plot outline, but he missed just like a lot of key moments, like character building moments. If that makes sense. Because, like, I've said this like 3 times now, I think, but the weakest part of this last build is the characters. There's just too many of them, and not enough of them actually contribute to the story in a meaningful way. Okay. So he's immune to mental debuffs, I assume. Kinda sucks, but we can deal with that. Basically just nuke him in 3 turns if we can. 250k? Not bad. And attack them. I figure you main, well, consort you. Can't hurt us too much. Victorious form. What was that? It's a diamond. I don't like diamonds. Yeah, it's 2 new buffs. Inflict skill seal to a single enemy during your... that sucks. Negate the defense advantages. No. So he just take... Does he take a normal damage multiplier now? I think that's what that means. Okay, we are skill sealed. I say do this. Okay. Well, if we get it, or Noble Panda has him off next turn, it should hopefully get him down to Hellfire. And he still does bonus damage, doesn't he? Stupid. Oh, he sealed her again. Oh, we can get there, we can get there. Perfect. So even if she dies, she's done her job. And if she doesn't die, we're gonna do her job again. This should bring him down. Last time I did 250k with times 2 multiplying. So this is like, yeah, I was about to say 125k-ish. Now with these 2 attacks. Wait, do these attacks gain bonus damage versus males? They might not actually. But still, it's just barely enough. Thanks to the crits. Oh! The defense ups and then the attack downs. If she wasn't skill sealed, she'd be able to go another time. Oh well. Or if we had our thing. Just gain some stars, I guess. Yeah. He does no damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I did not see that. That's not good. How much waivers might still be alive? No. Well, HorseyEatYou's almost dead. We have that going for us. So, can we get a Noble Phantasm off here? Just specifically with Brynhild. Oh yeah, Hercules, I forgot about you. And then I had Vlad. That's not good. I was hoping to get like... Oh, a strategy we could use this on Hercules. Just to get, you know, him critting. He has a crit buff of his own, doesn't he? On his dodge, I think? Anyway, you go, Mashu. Oh, the skill cell just sucks. You can't use his dodge now. Let's... Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. This won't do anything, but might as well use that on... I think we'll use this on Hercules because he's going to survive. I don't know if he has a ignore invincibility or not. He might. This is bad. This might be... Oh wait, we don't have 3 command cells, do we? We only have 2. Dang it. I underestimated Consort You. Are there any AoE? Like anti-mails? Like obviously it won't work on Consort You, but it can whittle her down. Okay, he doesn't have more invincible. So we get to keep Mashoing on for another turn. And probably just another turn. I mean, if she lives though, we get a Mold Camelot off. Okay. Let's see how this goes. It's not doing much damage just to get... Oh. Does he still get a Berserker Mold? I don't know. Like... Because Berserkers do 1.5 times damage. Let's use that and... Well, it's sealed, so we can't... Okay, I don't have to debate using that. Okay. This is gonna be kinda close, I think. Because Hercules can... maybe one-shot Consort You's health bars. Oh, that's not good. The evade. Basically, it comes down to when we can kill him. And we can't this turn, so... Okay, I'm willing to use a Quartz here. Just to speed the video up. And make sure I don't have to edit it. Can we use Guts? I don't know. Like, some Gutses you can use, like, with... Like, built-in Guts, some you can't. Like, I know with Anger Mania you can. And with Vlad's second ascent, well, second strengthening, well, third strengthening, you can. But okay, this is the end. We came close. Actually, if we use one command spell here, we might be able to finish it. Basically, if this finishes him off, then his extra attack will be on you, and she'll be down a health bar. I don't think this is going to finish him, though. Oh, okay, it did. Okay, now we have to hope this finishes off her health bar. It did. Oh, the curse! The curse! Dang it! Ah. Yeah, I'll use a Quartz. 1/3 of a mana prism, but you know, I can take that loss. I don't think this will kill her, but... Alright. Yeah, let's do this. Just to make sure it finishes her off this turn. Bringing Brynhild was probably a bad idea. Well, if I knew he would have had the thing, I would have brought someone else. Plus, I should have brought Merlin instead of a second waiver. I think that was the mistake. Or Tamamo, even. Yeah, that's probably where we went wrong. Oh, she thinks this will do like 100k? Yeah, oh yeah, I'm good. Not quite enough, but... Well, we drained her so she can't Noble Pain happen. Okay, and Waiver can finish her. Okay. We had to cheat there, but... I'm okay with that. I mean, this is the first time we've actually had to do that this last bout. Considering it's... pretty hard. Like, I think it's... the hardest last bout besides the second, 5th one. Like, that one's tough. But I don't remember 4 being too tough. Like, the final boss was a bit... But besides him, I don't remember any difficulty, really. And I think the first 5th one was just kind of a pushover? It's been a year. But... Okay, this is... the ruler fight. Okay. Avengers, assemble! We're gonna frontline Edmund. But we're gonna backline. If it comes to it, one angry boy will be our savior. With a castle, no. The flower. So you... Vlad? Kentucky might be the way to go here, actually, but I'm gonna bring Vlad. Because I love him. Plus, we need that bond. We're gonna get him to bond 15. I still don't have a bond 11 on the Japanese series, so, I mean, I have him close to it, like, less than 100k away. But given I've been working on it for 2 years, it's still a bit. We win! HorseyEatYou, you may be advanced, but you are also alone. Your storms may make you invincible, but you have no rivals with which to compete. Your strength in fighting alone is what sealed your defeat. Lord HorseyEatYou. Huh, no way in heck we're losing to your overgrown horse's butt 3 times in a row, pardon my French. I'm Mordred, the dang knight of treachery. If you think you read my future, then I'll just rebel against that stuff too, pardon my French again. Hey, you What are you trying to pull here? Why haven't you removed Mayal's disguise yet? What possible reason could you have to hold back now? Shut up. Shut up! What is the meaning of this? Qinshi Huang? Of all the times for the Emperor to show up. How did you get to our treasury in the short time we were absent? It must have taken longer to reboot than we realized. That is vexing. Oh no. The Emperor is here. The Jinkai must be... Oh, how are things gonna go? Qinshi Huang reconciles with Count Dea. We'll be right back to square one. Well, there's never much to gain from this loss, but anyway. Won't be any great loss. Yep, Hinako. It makes you feel any better? You're absolutely right. I should honor my agreement with the foreign god. See my job through to the end. So I'll go ahead and have the Tree of Emptiness take care of Chaldea right now. No. Please stop. So there's something going on there with her. Go on then, Mayal. It's time to wake up. Show this tiny lost belt what your cosmos is really made of. What the? Why is the Fusang tree splitting apart? Oh, wait, we're at the Fusang tree? Hey, there it is. I found it, guys. What? Oh yeah, that's a Tree of Happiness if I ever saw one. I knew I was correct in my supposition, but I never expected anything quite like this. How are we seeing it from inside? Are you sure that's a tree? It's the size of a mountain. How did something that big fit inside a bunch of dried up twigs all this time? I don't really know what's going on here. HorseyEatYou told us that the Fusang tree was a treasure trove of hidden mystic wisdom, also known as the Tree of Life. But there are no ordinary means for such a vast amount of information to fit inside a single tree. That tree from the Sage World must either contain some sort of independent dimension, or... Shuttling it back! That spatial inconsistency is trying to correct itself. It's warping gravity all around it. Teehee! The Tree of Emptiness has been slurping up plenty of magical energy from inside the Fusang tree's pocket dimension. That's what's been hiding inside of it. It didn't even have to reveal itself out here to extend its roots throughout all of China's ley lines. The Fusang tree. The divine tree that sits at the heart of our empire. All this time is being co-opted by invaders. So why is you, let's call her Hinako, freaking out about this? Like, is it because, like, I know she's tied to nature in some way. Is it related to that? The Tree of Emptiness. So that impossible mythology does exist. Then, does that mean Akutan the Fox Woman were telling the truth all along? What? Of course, this world was pruned away. The one the Chaldeans belonged to is in fact proper human history. The nations you brought together, their visions of everlasting peace, none of it was meant to exist. Your entire history for the last 2,200 years is never more than a pipe dream. So how does that make you feel? Sad? Dejected? Utterly crushed with abject despair? Ha ha ha! Do not be ridiculous. This is wonderful news. Huh? Thanks to our greatness, our eternal empire exists right here, right now. After all, dreamers cannot distinguish between dreams and reality. For them, they are one and the same. Getting Elder Scrolls vibes. So if the world is about to dream again, who can say if your corrupt, ruined society, or our prosperous world, is the one that truly exists? This gets Vivek! Oh, I get it. Like whether I'm Lubu who thinks he's red hair, or red hair who thinks he's Lubu. When you get right down to it, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, of course. But you just shut it, Horse. I'm trying to have a serious conversation here. No, you can keep talking. No way. Shinichi Huang's self-esteem is off the charts. I swear, this is exactly why I hate you so much. You are the ideal human, aren't you? Well, obviously. Shinichi Huang has been an emperor for over 2,200 years, remember? He's probably overcome all sorts of things in that time. He's practically impervious to despair at this point. Very well then. The victor here will determine the true history. No matter how other branches there are, we'll prune them all away. Oh, now I see. So this is what you're afraid of, huh, Yuye? You knew that Shinichi Huang would get fired up once it became clear the pruning theoretical phenomenon was true. So you decided to keep the achievement a secret until the very last moment. Is that so? Huh, you thought this through. We suddenly fell for it. You know it was pointless to lie to an omnipotent ruler. So instead, you were perfectly honest about it all, knowing Shinichi Huang would never believe a word. Oh. By hiding the evidence that would validate your story, you're able to turn fact into fiction. You must have really wanted to prevent Shinichi Huang from learning the truth. But why? Why were you so desperate to keep Shinichi Huang from acting? Oh. You really are hopelessly foolish, Akata. We'd go that far to avoid war, Because if you went to war, Xiang Yu would have to go too, right? You knew we would employ Xiang Yu in the war to be recorded as this planet's rightful history. So you wasted your time delaying the inevitable. To think you would choose such a small comfort even in the face of certain destruction. So this is the nadir of foolishness to which love has driven you. Is it just me, or... Yes, it is. Descending swiftly. Naturally, I'll not be taking your foolish, selfish wishes into consideration. This will be a battle for the future of humanity. Those of you who are not human can stay out of it. Uh-oh. Dang it. I knew this guy was gonna fall on us. Which one of you dummies said this wouldn't happen? Pardon my French times two. Fo. Oh, dang it. This is what I have to deal with now that the king knows the truth about Lost Boats. Yue refuses to help. Shinichi Huang's out of control. There's clearly nothing to be gained here anymore. I'm out of here. I'm not going back to the office. I'm going back to the office. Wait, the antidote? Hey, she got away! Fo. Forget her. We've all got to get out of here. Y'all, the tree of happiness, was it? We shall grant you our protection. We shall descend from on high, the most powerful guardian ever to exist. Hang on. Where exactly is it going to land? Oh. So we weren't in it. I'm confused about just where we are in relative to all this. Oh, we were in it. What the? The Pong Palace has fallen. Is everyone alright? Thought for sure the Emperor is gonna fall right on top of us. Did Shinichi Huang just miss? Such foolish notions hardly deserve to be given voice. We acted only out of generosity. Chaldeans a proper human history. We're about to enter into contest as to which one of us truly embodies what it is to be human, as well over the direction in which mankind should proceed. Settling this dispute simply by making use of our mass would resolve nothing. So rather than destroy us in order to protect the Empire, you want to converse with us about who should have the right to determine the future? Why would you make that kind of concession now? You need ask. We are the Emperor. We care first and foremost about humanity's future. We must grudgingly admit that our empire was indeed pruned away from history. However, we cannot ignore that proper human history was so weak as to be easily wiped out, even as you advance the chronicle theoretical phenomenon. History is woven together through human will. Its course is no mere coincidence. Thus, the one who leads the chronicle theoretical phenomenon must be the stronger, superior human. I'm hungry. Someone is coming out of the Yepong Palace. Is that a person? It is. The ultimate human form has overcome death, transcended yin and yang, and reached the truth of immortality. This is the only genre in existence. I mean, this is Chen. A human form? But I thought the Emperor was a giant machine. Look at those movies about interstellar warfare. That isn't the only surprise. That spirit origin is less strong than it is great. In proper human history, it began grand. So then, why is the Emperor a ruler? We grew this body by applying the Eclosion Ascension method we learned by analyzing the Fusang tree to the physiological data we collected from Akuta Hinako. We had not planned on actually using it, but our discussion with Jinkei changed our mind. If we are to prove our path for humanity is superior to proper human histories, then we must do so in a human body. A path for humanity? Should humanity prioritize safety and stagnancy, or growth, which is inextricably entangled with risk? The question of which humanity is best suited to lead Earth from the chronicle theoretical phenomenon can no longer be decided with words alone. Thus, we'll decide this matter by punching you. We shall also permit you to punch us in return. Whomever remains standing in the end shall be the one entrusted with the hopes of the future. The hopes of the future. Foe. We are the ultimate human. There's only one of us. Whereas you, Horsey, are but one of many humans from your world. Whichever one of us is stronger shall be the one to face Earth's next greatest challenge. We trust you agree there can be no fairer way to settle our dispute? Well, how about that? You're dang sight more reasonable than I gave you credit for. Putting aside that Shen Shi Wang only came to this because both sides refused to consider the other's position, I quite agree that we should accept this offer. There can be no better way to determine who is more fit for these chaotic times. This is how contests of power should happen. Master, so we're not fighting in hatred, but to show the strength of our conviction. Miss Shuni. Well, we can't back down from that now, can we? Right. As members of the Chaldea Security Organization. No. Next line. As members of humanity. As humans representing our own world and history. Dang it, got it slightly wrong. We agree to your terms, Qinshi Wang. Good. With that firm gaze and fighting spirit, you should make a foe well worth crushing with these two hands. Now, come at us with all your might, members of humanity's masses. We shall test you ourselves. Okay? I am starving, so I'm definitely calling it after this battle. But I think this battle is going to be tough. I'll use another quartz if I have to. Not that I want to. I mean, given the fact that we have Avengers, it should be better. We'll see. Ooh, we have a Skadi, right? Instead of two waivers. I don't know if it's better or worse here. So basically, we want to make sure he doesn't get to use his Noble Phantasm as much as possible. He doesn't have that much HP, okay. Supreme Oil. Oh yeah. Let's see how much of this bad boy does. I'm not expecting more than 100k. Okay. 5 turn poison? Jeez. Okay. Show me what you got, Edmund. Well, so I was talking about just this last spell, right? I forgot where I was at. How much was that? Oh, 190k. Jeez. Oh! Dang it! I'm never... I don't know if I've ever actually used him. Why does he have like a bubble? He throws Ozma at you. It's not that big a heal. We already have Enman's thing back. Let's not drain this turn. We want to save the stars. I think this might actually be the way to go. We might not be able to charge it back fully, but the defense down and the curse probably make it worth it. Okay, what? I forgot where I was at in regards to just talking about this last belt. Like, yeah, like, the plot is fine, just the way it goes about everything just feels like okay. Like, I think the writing's definitely impacted by not having a narrator, like, more so than other Lost Belts and Singularities. Like, maybe General Butcher's just not used to, you know, writing like this. Does he? Is this his normal phantasm for the one we summoned? That's his own music though. That hurt. Does he not have invincible anymore? Oh no, we can't see it because... By sure hit and reduce damage attack. Yeah, okay. Ignore sure hit. Oh, that's strong. We still have these things, so we can Endman again. Just keep applying the defense downs. This is the last turn that he'll have the quick buff and Scuddy and NP gain from himself too. So might as well use it. Although attacking against invincible might reduce NP gain. I don't actually know. Yeah, I think it did. Because last time, just that was enough to get him to 100, right? Oh. Well, I'm glad we used it then. Tolerant gain. Tried gain and remove. Removes the... It's cheating. Glad. Okay then. We have... Gonna hope he doesn't charge times 2. Because, you know, Vlad can drain him. Okay. See how much this does. The guards buff, we should break like 120k, I think. Maybe? I get it now. I've heard people call him Mothman before. I saw his silhouette and I was like, he's a moth. I get it now. Scuddy's dead. You can drain him twice though if Waver's thing works. Let's focus target. If she dies, I'll regret that. I used the taunt instead of the shield plus taunt. You know, Ordinance Monster is underrated. I think having 2 taunts actually makes her not better than before, but still good. Yeah, that hurts. That also hurts. Let's use that. And let's do it again. It's not like there's a special turn we need to use it on. Like, his Noble Phantasm isn't offensive. Oh! Good crit. Okay. What's this do? Oh, defense down? Oh, and I think it charges his Normal Phantasm. This is a cool animation, though. Like, it'd be kind of weird for his Chaldea version to use it, but maybe? I guess it just depends. Oh. Let's. Anger Mania. All the world's evil. It's your time to shine. Oh, baby. Who better to defend humanity than the embodiments of the world's evil? It missed. Wait, he has buff protection. Immune to all debuffs. One turn. Okay, okay, don't use it for a turn. Waver, you can leave this to me. We're gonna have to use a quartz, aren't we? Oof. Oh, Waver's still alive. Oh, never mind. Okay, we can drain his attack. I mean, we still have a guts, so I mean, let's go and use that. I mean, why not? If we get 2 crits here, I mean, they could do serious damage. Nope, and oh, okay. You see, that one did like 50k-ish. Oh, actually, he doesn't hurt that much when he doesn't crit. That relies on him not critting, of course. Okay, hear me out on this. If we reroll, I think that's better. Because we want to use his quick cards. His quick cards is where all the money's at. Because we have, like, something like 200% quick up. Yeah, see, it won't be enough to kill him, but we did our best. Oh, actually, his Noble Phantasm right now. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Is this gonna be a repeat of Camelot? It won't! I think if even one of these crits, we win. Maybe even if they don't. Oh my goodness. Come on! Oh my goodness. No. It can't end like this. No! We lost to RNG. Oh, and he stunned us, so there's no way. We could have used a command spell, I guess, but yeah, I'll use a quartz. Twice in one video, but we got close. We could definitely do it if we retried, but I don't actually know what I'd switch up. Just same thing, different RNG. Okay, Edmund, you can finish this. We got close. Okay, since we'd had to do it twice, I'll let you in the comments be like, oh, you had to use 2 quartz in one video, haha, what a loser. Watch me have to use it on the demon tree too. The third fight looks like it should be really easy. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh. Are we gonna have post-battle? Because I am, like, starving. Like, when I'm talking and being loud, I'm slightly dizzy. Like, so, I really hope I can cut it. Okay, cool. Oh, they changed the map too. I was wondering if they'd do that. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to cut it. I'll be back probably tomorrow to finish this. I'm just happy that, you know, we're almost done. So, it's like, if worse comes to worse, because, you know, it's Christmas season, I might not be able to record. I can just do the battles, record that, and, you know, call it. But I should be able to finish this. Maybe even later today. You know, I'm just planning for the worst case scenario. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Well, no, I'll see you guys in a minute. Hello, everyone. Well, this isn't... Right. I'm back. It's been a couple days. This whole time I've been like, oh no, what if I can't finish it? Oh, we get 1/4 AP. Because they announced the New Year event. I'm assuming that's why. Cool. Okay. Oh no, it is 1/4. Because it's 6 AP. That's really good. I've never been able to use one of these before. Waver? Yeah, so I know who the next 2 fights are. We want to bring you, and this fight should be over very quickly. Because he has no HP. Oh, why don't I have this on? Looks good to me. Well, I haven't Bond Descended, or whatever you want to call it, Anger Menu yet. So let's switch him out for Ushi. Yeah, okay, it works. Yeah, so it's been a while. I forget exactly where we left off. I know we just defeated Qin Huang. By a while, I mean like 3 or 4 days. Was that? Has our knee truly touched the ground first? It did. Are you convinced now, Your Imperial Majesty? You went out of your way to fight us as human, even knowing that we had no chance in battle against your mechanical vessel. You have borne a vast responsibility all these years. For that you have my respect. But the results speak for themselves. Also, where did what's your name? Jin K get a phone with a virus on it? Like, I'm assuming Da Vinci's gonna be like, oh yeah, I gave that to her, but I've never seen her talk to Da Vinci. Even as a Zhenyan, you chose to prioritize defense, but defense is a role for gods, not humans. Humans' nature lies in pressing ever onward, no matter how foolish you may be to do so, or how disgraceful the results may be. Yes, we can express only genuine shock. Tell us, Horsey, in your world, are all people? No. All humans as strong as you? I don't know. But I do know this. Yeah, we've never actually met him. Like, it's been like 5-6 years. Whoever else might have come to fight you instead wouldn't have had to do it alone. Not so sure, Horsey. I mean, our world is pretty well stocked with dummies, pardon my French. Still, guess I could be wanting to help out if there was someone even half as I didn't choose that dialogue option, Mordred. As freaking stupid as you were trying to handle this. Thank you for saying freaking, by the way. Oh yes, I'd be even more inclined to trust someone like that. Being a horse and all. I agree, as a horse myself, I agree with that sentiment. We see. So even if you had fallen, you have every conviction that someone else would come to take your place. Fo! If all of you are possessed of such resilience, and the will to endure life's tribulations, then perhaps humans may indeed be able to overcome any obstacle in their path towards a future with limitless possibilities. Yes, that's what we believe too, along with someone else who helped us come this far. Very well, we'll take that bet. We leave the future of the chronicle theoretical phenomenon in proper human history's hands. See that it flourishes under your care. Hey, thank you, dude. That means a lot. Hi, HorseyEatYou. No, I do not accept that. Huh? General HorseyEatYou? Even if that is what the humans have agreed upon, I cannot accept it. You would defy our decree, Quasi Zero? You are my lord no longer, Your Imperial Majesty. My only loyalty now is to my companion, Yu Meiren. Lord HorseyEatYou. You, my beloved, has chosen this lost spot as her home. She has wandered far too long in search of peace. And now, at long last, she has found it. I cannot take that away from her. You gotta be freaking stuffing me, pardon my French. Wants to go another round? Please stop. This madness. Your body needs maintenance. You are in no shape to fight again. Please, HorseyEatYou, you mustn't. You're already at your limit. I forgot, Lord. There's no way you can win. It's alright. This body of mine can still move, so I'll not let them cut down the tree of emptiness. Your future, my first and final prayer, can only exist beyond its branches. HorseyEatYou is preparing for battle again, Master. The HorseyEatYou from proper human history died plagued by regrets. Now, I'll see his wishes fulfilled. Just this once, I'll fight not for the Empire, but for the woman I love. No, behold what HorseyEatYou can do when he is pushed to his absolute limit. Okay? Yeah, so, I don't think I've actually talked about this yet, but I am slightly disappointed. Not as much as I was with Anastasia, but I had like I had built up Consort Yu to be like a better character in my head. Like, I still actually really like her. But she just hasn't had a lot of focus. Fatal Destruction. Decrease defense and decrease HP at the end of each turn, and decrease charge by 1 at the end of each turn. Yeah, I read about that. Like, has there, like... So obviously, you know, he's like a robot. His body's like falling apart or whatever. Has there like been foreshadowing for that? Or are they just now bringing that up? 5 turn? Jeez. Hey, Chin Huang, can we get the antidote? It'd be real nice to have it before next battle, which might be slightly difficult. It's been a while since I look at it, but I think I remember how it works. Anyway. Yeah, just... Cryptor-wise, Ophelia's definitely been the best of the 3 so far. I'll put it Ophelia, you, then Kadak. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? She just got wrecked. Okay. Probably shouldn't be, like... I thought about using some of the defense buffs, so I was like, nah, I can combo chain like 2 in a row. That was a mistake. Alright. Nah, let's just do this. Okay. This will take more than 2 turns then. Yeah, this last feels just weird though. I don't know how I rank it. Like, definitely in the same area as Lost Spot 2, but I don't know which one I'd say is better. I don't want to take the easy way out and say they're the same. I think I'd say... I think I talked about this last time, but I think I'd say this one's slightly better. Like, it had its own issues, but... it was more consistent than Lost Spot 2. Which had some good parts, but also like some... I don't want to say bad, but boring parts to say that. Also was very long, which I mean probably contributes to that. This one is the shortest Lost Spot, which, you know, that makes me like it a bit more. Because you don't need to be overly wordy to tell a good story. Even though visual novels would argue otherwise. Looking at you, your Kishio 7. Yeah, speaking of the Steam Winter Sale finally started. I got a Final Chapter Higurashi. I have like 2-3 hours left of it, I think. Very close to the end. Yeah, so this is a assassin. So definitely want to bring a waiver. Let's bring Merlin. So this one has like a gimmick. So it starts with Arts and Quick Resist. And every HP bar you break, it loses 1, but it gains a Buster Resist up. So like the first, maybe second health bar will be broken by Buster. Then the rest will be broken by not Buster. So we want casters, not Needle Kiss. You are, well, if I take away the flower. Okay. Is one good? Maybe we want to bring in... No, Hercules is Buster. Never mind. Okay. Wait, no, you're Buster too, aren't you? Never mind, I do not want you. You're Buster, right? You're Noble Phantasm? Look, it's AoE too, but... maybe Seek? Wait, Marie Antoinette's actually pretty decent. Too many decisions. I don't have Queen. Oh yeah, I got Achilles, by the way. Very cool. I was not expecting it. I got him with a ticket and I was like, okay, I'm gonna roll 1 more quartz just in case I get double the luck. And I rolled all my quartz. But I only had like 15 saved up still. Think about it if I did get... I have an MP4? What? Okay. I don't remember that. I mean, I rolled for you, like, you know, back with the game, you know, year 1. Pre-Camelot. Wait, was it post-Camelot? Oh yeah, on Camelot times. And probably the year after. Unless cannot make my wish come true. Lord HorseyEatYou, forgive me, you. Once again, my failure condemns you to an eternity wandering alone. I wanted nothing more than to grant you solace. Wish we could have spent more endless days together in peace. However, my functionality cannot make that dream a reality. So this is what it feels to have regrets gnawing at you in your final moments. Lord HorseyEatYou, you, my companion, I'm sorry. Cannot stay by your side. You, my you. What will your fate be? Last time you died before he died, right? I think? I looked into a little. I know they, there's a poem from it earlier. I forget one exactly. Remember, used the word dollet or something? So what's a dollet? Anyway, emotional scene. Lord HorseyEatYou. Lord HorseyEatYou. Lord HorseyEatYou. Akuta. Don't, Masha. No one can console her now, so she's just gonna let us walk away, right? I don't think any human, any being fated to die early, could understand her pain right now. This is what it means to live for all of time. Whoa. Chaldea, Shinchi Huang, proper human history. Do you think this is over? Do you think your path forward is clear now? I mean, the tree's right there. What are you doing, fairy? After all that has come to pass, you'd still try to stop Chaldea? The future of mankind has never meant anything to me. I never cared who got pruned away or who got to carry on the chronicle. But now, you humans, you loathsome, despicable, disgusting humans are all I can think of. Look, he was the one who put himself in our path. We were defending ourselves. Your spirit origin is dispersing? What's going on? I knew that true ancestors were essentially elementals, but is she truly abandoning her incarnated body? Wait, the Tree of Emptiness's magical energy is absolutely skyrocketing. I think it's absorbing your spirit origin. Okay. I was wondering, I thought it was kind of weird we wouldn't fight her again. True sages and fairies like her have always been something akin to a divided spirit of the Fusung tree. So if this Tree of Emptiness fed off the Fusung tree to manifest here, she may be able to possess it. You humans don't deserve a future. I won't allow it. Not after how you've gotten as far as you have by feeding on the dreams and despair of non-humans everywhere. The Tree of Emptiness's magical energy is entering an active state. Looks like it's finally woken up. It's about to come at us. Dang it. We don't have time to just stand here with our thumbs up our butts. Pardon my French. You ready, Horsey? This is it. It's do or die time. That thing would curse all of mankind, but it is our enemy as well. Now he's the support for this battle. Shinshi Huang? Does that mean you'll help us? You may have been strong enough to defeat us, but this is still our territory. What's more, the fairy has shown great impertinence in taking our Fusung tree. Will therefore gladly lend you our aid in battle. Die. I'll wipe you from existence. All of my hatred, all of my curses, all my fury shall power the Tree of Emptiness. Hear me, my y'all. Hear me, my origin. Ruins of the last Fusung tree. Use your jagged canopy to skewer humanity's last hopes for their future. Might be a little angry, huh? Master, look out! That's the last thing she says before we summon her. The internal temperature of the Tree of Emptiness is rising rapidly. Detecting gravitational shifts creating fault lines in space-time. What does that mean? Also detecting gamma rays. They appear to be cosmic in origin. Mashu, patch me into the Ordinex's sensor data. Wait, what? What is this? Is this fake? Miniature? Connected to the real thing? Ah, heck with it. There's only one thing I could say for sure. It's a galaxy. There's a real, actual galaxy inside the Tree of Emptiness. Huh. It's still good. You mean like a galaxy? Indeed. Like those of Russia and Scandinavia, this Tree of Emptiness is fully blossomed. People have said that the hollows of great trees connect to the other worlds ever since the Age of Myth. This one contains a galaxy. One we know at that. Sadly, I cannot yet say what the greater significance of that may be. Which galaxy is it? Any analysis will have to wait. That tree is directing all its energy straight at us. Are you ready to continue fighting, Horsey? That thing cannot be allowed to remain on this planet. Got it. Let's do this, Mashu. Yes, Master. We'll target the Tree of Happiness's heat source 5,000 meters above the ground. It's time to complete Order Lost Belt No. 3, our last battle in the Chinese Lost Belt. Okay, Urobuchi saw them all write that back in the singularities, like, oh, it's time for our last battle. It's the demon god pillar in this singularity in America. And he's like, man, I want to write something truly like that. So Nas was like, okay, just this once. I'm of the opinion that Nasu would probably let Gen Urobuchi break some rules. Like, obviously Nasu's allowed to break the rules, but anyone else has to get permission first. Like, Nasu's like, okay, how big of a rule is it? Okay, but is it truly enough? If it's a small rule, they can break it no matter what. But big rules, you need to be like a tree has awakened. I think that's a different message than usual, right? Okay, it's cracked. I guess I'd call that a galaxy, sure. Looks like one to me. How big is a galaxy exactly? A galaxy, like, what do you call like our, like, how many planets are in? Like, look, space units confuse me. Are like 9 or however many planets? I forget the exact number. You know, obviously, you know, there's Pluto in there disputed. I think it's 9 though. Is that the Milky Way, or is the Milky Way like the bigger system? And so it's a galaxy, like the equivalent of our 9 planets, or is it the bigger system? And what defines that bigger system? Is it just like, oh, there's a bunch of like planets and stars relatively close to each other? That's keyword is relatively there. Okay, so yeah, there goes oh, I should have used our debuff thing. There goes the first health bar. I think it loses quick resist first, so we want to try to get the other one down with Ilya. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're getting lots of stars from, MP from it. Anyway, let's see how much this does. Like, I don't know how big of a resist it is. Like, I looked at the wiki, it just didn't say. Is this... What do you think, 50%? That's my guess. Disastrous curse. Doesn't really hurt that much. Wanna give me the oh, debuff immunity, sweet. It's turn 3. Okay, never. It hasn't used a charge yet. Okay. I was thinking about it. I was like, did it charge there? This is a new song, isn't it? I feel like the trees in Lost Belt 1 and 2 are a different song. If they even have the same one. There's a lot of like battle themes I'll use like one time that I just forget about. Like Shinjuku had a really cool final theme, didn't it? Remember, I listened to it on YouTube a couple times after. Like, this game just has good music. I mean, I say that about pretty much every game I play, but still. Yeah, 2 busters up. So now, we don't have the plug suit on, do we? I think we have the Majors Association uniform. Yes, we do. And you just, right? Okay, how do I use it on only Merlin and Waver? We want Vlad to come out, so if they die, you know, they die. Like, at least the one with the guts. Oh, we can just use Archchange for them. Okay. But anyway, the Steam Winter Sale started. I guess I could talk about this for a minute. So yeah, I got Higurashi, which I've been having a blast with. I got Dark Souls 3, which I've played a bit of so far. I just beat the big tree boss. What? Oh, I set an alarm. I set an alarm on my phone. I just want to cut that out in case Apple's like, oh, that's our music. Go to jail, kid, because the U.S. is. I don't think it works like that, but there's some law that like illegally streaming will be criminal, but I don't think that's exactly how the law works. I'm not a lawyer. I think it's more so aimed at like distributors. I think don't quote me on that. But anyway, like I don't monetize my stuff to begin with, so I'm safe. Don't worry, I can post anything I like, right? YouTube won't take it down. I mean, visual novels are kind of in that weird area, right? Like, Fate Grand Order is free, so I don't see there being any issue with it, but like with paid ones, there's obviously, you know, a bit of weirdness there. Like, I would never like watch a visual novel playthrough before actually reading one, but I'm sure there's other people who actually would, right? So, like with games, obviously it does, except for like maybe extremely like linear narrative experiences, it helps advertise. But with those, like, does it help or does it hurt the people who make them? I think that, you know, it probably does a little of both, honestly. Anyway, Steam Summer Sale, right? I also picked up Disco Elysium, which I plan on doing a series on soon. I don't know if I want to finish Final Fantasy VIII first or do them at the same time or what. But it seems like my kind of game. I don't know if it'll do well, like, view-wise, but it seems like the kind of thing I'd be into. Here you go, Marie. Oh, why do I have you on that ascension? You're supposed to be in dress mode. Her second ascension is the best, obviously. Like, yeah, the hat's cool. Yeah, bikinis, yeah, cool. But summer dress. Plus, it's like the least jokey outfit of the three. The first 1 and 3 are like, oh, okay, yeah, those are swimsuits. Like, one's got the crab. But 2 is like, okay, she could wear that and not be weird in winter. Well, kind of weird in winter, but. It's a heal. Oh, critical. Okay. I've not used her in a long time. I wouldn't mind growling it though, especially since they have Castro at MP4. I gave her 1 grail, the writer one, on the Japanese servers. Also have a 10-10-10. She was my first waifu. Back before they added like a support list, and it was just the first person in your party. I always had her number 1. Well, after Sasaki Kojiro. For like the first month of the game I used Sasaki. Until they gave us our first free 4-star ticket. Anyway. Yu's dead. She's dead, making dying noises. Its magical energy signal is fading. We did it! Yay! But Aquita's. He knew. He knew this would happen. His grief was because he knew I'd be consumed by rage and disappear as a vengeful ghost. How foolish I've been. To think I brought him such sadness not once, but twice. That is your only regret? Why, it cannot be simpler to put an end to Xiangyu's grief. Huh? Xiangyu's grief was over how you would spend your final moments. If you wish to end that grief, you need only choose an end for yourself that let him rejoice rather than despair. What? Become a heroic spirit. Oh, okay. Thanks, HorseyEatYou. He's the one that convinced you to show up when we summoned her. As an elemental, surely you have a choice, such a choice is within your grasp. Your power. Joining the counterforce should be trivial. Is that really how it works? I mean, I know Horsey's formed contracts with divine spirit class beings before, but you would have me become a pawn of the counterforce? You would have me protect the very humans that despise more than anything? We're sure the idea holds little appeal to you, but it was dedicating his life to doing so that gave HorseyEatYou such pride. If you were to carry on in his deed, you'd surely have no more reason to lament your fate. He would surely have. So you're still not fully convinced? Then consider this. You're the only one in all of your history to know the truth about HorseyEatYou, are you not? Should you bring your knowledge of him to the throne, he may also be appointed one of humanity's guardians. Is that how it works? Should that come to pass, you may one day have a chance to see him again. Well, whatever you choose, there's no need to decide right now. There's no reason not to take some time to wander the mountains as you think it over. Could say bye. I'm impressed you were able to talk down a vengeful ghost. We're the Emperor. Guiding our people with the light of reason has long been our duty. If you'd only wanted to protect this world, you could have chosen to join forces with the Yume and defended the Tree of Emptiness together. Just the sort of underhanded trickery you would expect from a tactician. Meanwhile, had she revealed the Tree of Emptiness to us sooner, we might have done so. But we had already decided to abdicate in favor of Horsey. We're not about to change our mind. Ha ha ha. If there's no further need for a tactician, then it would seem my work here is done. Agreed. Where you find war, you can also find tacticians. But there's no need for war here, and I'd best be on my way as well. Lord Horsey, I'm sure we'll one day meet again on a new field of battle. Also, I found my Goda voice again, or at least something close to it. I need to remember that for LB4. Next time, I won't bother to test how strong you are. I'll know you're to be a master worth following from the very start. As for me, I'd really appreciate it if you'd summon me by my name next time. It's a bit weird not being quite sure who you are. I'll just summon Lubu, got it. We do know, though, so I've repeatedly told you. You are red hair. So, why were those two in this last boat again? What did they do? They helped at the prison a little? Oh, come on, really? I don't know if I buy that. Oh yeah, I guess it's time for everyone to be heading back to the throne, huh? Hey, we'll stick around until you leave this last spot. You did summon us inside the Shadow Border after all. I see. I am very happy, Red One. We can stay together a little bit longer. Still, the heroic spirits of this world summon are already gone. That must mean this won't be around much longer. That is nothing you need concern yourselves with. Though from the looks on your faces, we suppose you humans for proper humanistry cannot put your feelings aside so easily. Well, we can assure you that there will be no weeping or lamentation of the sort you are worried about. Our people do not fear either death or oblivion. Indeed, they cannot comprehend fear or despair. That is how we have raised them. They'll spend today just as they have every other day, knowing neither grief nor regret. Even when the day of destruction arrives, they'll surely fade away as easily as falling asleep. That is the paradise on earth we have created. That is the world we made for our beloved people. Teach them how to jump. Got it. The storm clouds have disappeared. That takes care of the chronicle-theoretical phenomenon overlap. Oh, that is excellent news. That our territory has finally become whole again. We shall immediately connect to our Great Wall to see how our lands are faring. Well done, Chaldea. Now, we assume you have your own urgent business to attend to? Shinshi Huang? Go on then. Humanity's next crisis awaits. Do not forget your responsibility, no matter how heavy the burden. What a cool dude. Huh? What's this? HorseyEatYou! Delivered 1 dosage of Fusang Tree Antidote, Sender, NFF Services Customer Support. No signature required. All sales and transactions final. Please take that to someone before drinking it. Huh? HorseyEatYou snuck into the shadow border? When? How? Must have been while we were preoccupied with our battle against the Tree of Remnants. Hey, Gordolf, did she give you any other makeup products? Admittedly, I didn't think our security was so lax that she'd be able to gain entry that quickly. We did let her aboard after we recovered the border at the Ministry of Technology. Do you think she tampered with security while we weren't looking? Great. Just great. Now I have even more stuff to check before you start our next Zeo sale. There's no telling what she might have messed up with while she was here. I don't think we need to worry. Yes, she could have sabotaged the border in any number of ways while she's in here. When all she left behind was the antidote. Imagine this was her way of keeping her word. They start the engine, it explodes. So we can assume the antidote to be safe as well. If nothing else, she seems to be quite serious about abiding by her contracts. You can analyze it first. Alright, then here goes nothing. Senpai, how do you feel? I can use my Mystic Code again on turn 1. Yo, what if that poison kept up until you finish the last bout? So if you went to a free quest, you're still poisoned. I would love that. There we go. You see? Told you there's nothing to worry about, and I was right. Yeah, okay, I can understand Gordy being excited about this. Now if you could just be a little less oblivious, you'd be a much better director. What's the harm? The important thing is we were all okay. Yes, that's true, isn't it? Why the long face, Mashu? You said her name! Something else on your mind? We just destroyed another world. Oh yes, there. I understand that dead-end histories without any possibility for future growth are destined to be pruned away. I understand that the Russian and Scandinavian Lost Belts are exceptionally harsh environments for mankind too. But this Lost Belt was... yeah, it was peaceful. We hadn't stuck our noses in, doubt anyone here would have ever realized they were unhappy. But you know, peace that becomes stagnation is its own kind of dead. I mean, you never said that about Lost Belt 2. It was the exact same way. Obviously it was a bit less peaceful, but... I mean, whatever you say to Vinci. This is ultimately why this history had to be pruned away. I know. That's the only conclusion I can come to as well, after seeing how it ended up. But then I remembered what Liang-Yu told us. How the warriors of the Empire fought so hard to create this perfect, lasting peace. And then, I can't help but think, what if one day, everything we've fought so hard to achieve turns out to be for nothing too? Foreshadowing. Can't say that's impossible. The pruning theoretical phenomenon isn't driven by malice or error. It just happens. We're not immune either, no matter how hard we fight for what we believe in. There's always a chance some other branch more worthy of being called proper human history could leave us behind. If that never happens, I only hope we have the same grace and bravery to pass on the torch that Shin Huang did. That's how Fate Grand Order 2 starts. At the end of Fate Grand Order 1. We get pruned. God, that'd be something. People are fondly saying the possibilities are endless, as though we were inherently good, failing to realize the full implications. Possibilities may be endless, but outcomes are anything but. That massive diversity of choice only adds to the pressure of the inevitable culling. It's a hard problem. A very, very hard problem. Sometimes I wonder, how wise do we need to be before we can know for sure what's right? If we ever reach that point, it'll only be after we cease being human and instead become gods. As long as humans remain human, our only hope is to keep grasping for the truth as best we can from among the vast sea of endless possibilities. This is the Wandering Sea counting at base. Confirm that the storm wall around the Chinese Lost Belt is gone. I should be able to reach you via comms now. You read me? It's Sion! Loud and clear. Hello. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. From the tone of Horsey's lovely voice, sounds like you're completed your mission handily. Thanks for calling my voice lovely, I appreciate it. Great work, everyone. Now I bet you could all use a nice hot shower, correct? And I suggest you head west about 10 kilometers from your current position. Captain's on his way now. Once you meet up with him, you can zero sail over to the Wandering Sea before the other cryptors spot you. No? Certainly love a good victory massage. But are you sure we can make it back so easily? Of course. Who's giving you the massage? Now that the lost boat's gravitational field has collapsed, my calculations and Captain's nav skills will have you back here before you know it. Oh, but keep in mind that this method is strictly for getting between places that exist in this world. Get you to the entry point of a lost boat and back cannot get you in. Think of this as the world's most advanced airport shuttle. Fine by me. Honestly, I was worried we were gonna have to drive all the way back from here. No, we'll never make you waste your time like that. Especially not when you already have another order waiting. Huh? Another one? What happened this time? What do you mean, Sion? Removing up our plans to invade the Atlantic on Lost Boat? I'm assuming, like... Oh no, Sion was poisoned. You gotta go to India to get the antidote. Definitely not. That's not even possible at this point. As they say, haste makes waste, clothes make the man, and sparing the ground spoils the child. I know now that this next part is essential to our larger plan. Once you're all rested up, I'm gonna have you head out on your next order, Lost Boat No. 4. Where you'll investigate a strange lost boat that has been repeatedly expanding and contracting. Moreover, the captain will be joining you on your adventure into a dazzling realm of Indian mythology. Gotta read up on my Indian lore. Gotta read the Mahabharata, however you say it. It's only, one of the longest works of fictions of all time. Well, fiction, mythology? You get what I mean. Reading works. Hey, are you sure it's okay to leave the cave? Well, that nice doctor in their white outfit said we should be fine now. So, I won't comment on that. There's a real strange air about them, wasn't there? Kind of reminded me of those cow... Okay, it's definitely. There's just the same person who went around in Lost Boat 2 and 1, right? Okay, I'm sure they'll show up somehow in Lost Boat 4 as well. You never got a name, did you, boy? I start a song and the moon begins to reel. I rise and dance and the shadow moves grotesquely. While I am still conscious, let us rejoice with one another. After I am drunk, let each other one go his way or whatever. Oh, a poem extolling the beauty of the moon. Lovely. Yeah, poems are great, aren't they? He's like, oh yeah, this is a normal looking person. That one always makes me feel like I'm gazing up the moon, no matter where I am. Now that we think of it, all the poems we have heard in HorseyEatYou were about us. Of course, we were perfectly happy with that at the time. But still, would it have been so terrible to have someone regale us with a tale of the moon? Say, who are you? I don't recognize you. We are the Emperor. The Emperor? No way. The Emperor lives up in the sky and is always watching over us from above. But you're the same height as us. You're here on the ground with us? Indeed. We walk the same land, gaze up at the same heavens. We decided to spend our final moments with our people. We are, after all, human. Just like all of you. I'm not tearing up. It's just the moon. Sober still, let us rejoice with one another. Once drunk, let each go on his own way. Let us be bound forever, to carefree journeying. Let us swear to meet again, beyond this Milky Way. Oh. Okay. The scene with Sion felt a bit abrupt, but still, it was a decent climax. The synchronized intellect nation Sin. Cosmos denial. Hey, Grail, right? And the craft essence. Oh, reactor core down times 5. Oh, yay! Holy Grail. Oh yeah. We could skim it. Incarnated elemental as well as a bloodsucker. In the world of mages, she falls under a category parallel to a true ancestor. She's close to that. She has a definite objective as a life form. Okay. I'll read through this later, but I'm just, skimming it. She harbors hatred towards the culture humanity has cultivated. She does not hate humans as life forms. She agrees on the idea of the strong preying on the weak. Oh, so isn't that kind of like Merlin? Wait, or is it the opposite of Merlin? He likes humanity but doesn't like individual humans, I think? Except us, we're cool. We are cool in his book. Yeah, the Phoenix of Lights. Oh, it's good to see this again. Yuga Kuyu Kesha. The Phoenix of Lights. Sad Shinshi Huang. Increase MP gauge by 4% each turn. Okay. Take a good look at the ones who are leaving. They are shouldering the duty that is the future. Their path will lead them to confront even more treacherous challenges. Yet the only thing we can do is to see them off from afar. But do not worry. We'll not be giving you any trials like the one they will be facing. Instead, you shall join us in a delicate slumber bereft of fear or despair over your fate. This is a scene of what will soon become a dream. The ruler who once tried to shoulder humanity alone is now entrusted and tasked the heavy responsibility of 2,000 years of history to a group of foreign travelers. Long sentence. Now all that there is to do is to wait for the peaceful end to come, with the citizens that they loved. It's sad. I'm assuming this is dialogue that he said to, the people. This is the first craft that doesn't have like a, well, I mean, I guess he's the only human in that last belt, in a way. Except for what he said at the end, but shh. I mean, he's definitely more deserving than, like, the boy, for example. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys next time with... Well, no, that's the end, right? I would like to get a start on Salem, or even finish it, for that matter, before Lost Belt 4 comes out. I'll definitely be working on it slower than I did in the Lost Belts 2 and 3. But I would like to at least, do more of it. I only did the prologue, right? Right? I don't think I ever got to chapter 1. Yeah, I mean, I'm in no rush to finish it. Like, when do I need it done by? Like, okay, no, it's okay, Fo. We can just back out now. It's wait. Well, I've read this. I've done this. Am I not? I thought it's because I switched. I'll have to check. Anyway, I don't want to exit out of this. I'll just like close out of the game and be like, no, I don't want it. Yeah. That's awkward. Yeah, so I'll do Salem sometime. Like I just have to do it before like Summer 5, really. Because that's Abigail's there. I don't think like there's any story that it's like, oh yeah, you should read Salem or we're gonna post all the spoilers. Even though I know some of them, but yeah, I'm in no hurry to do that. So I'll see you guys next time with some more Fate Grand Order, and well, if I do Salem, couple months. If I don't, well, for me it's like 6 months, but for you it'll be like I don't know whenever this will be uploaded. In June, I believe. May, June, around there, when Lost Belt 4 comes out. Yeah. I'll be looking forward to it, and it'll be alright too. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to not have to play, read Grand Order for a little while. A long deserved break. And I started Lost Belt 2 like a month ago. So I've been rushing through it. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, if you want to hear me rant about Yubi, go to Final Fantasy VIII. That's where that'll be. Okay, for real. Bye.